All right, everybody. This is your boy GMillion. How's it going? And welcome. Let me full screen it before I forget because I'm a retard. And in this show, we're gonna go behind the SBCN, the Stadia Bash Community Network. I want to talk to these gentlemen on how it actually works in great detail. I'm here with Ray Sherrod, Ray 3473, the gaming cyborg, and his tagline is,
"Why would I be fucking other dolphins?"
And I'm also here with the cowboy, and your mama knows, and his tagline is,
"Did someone say fucking bareback?"
Welcome everybody.
Yeah, that would be his soundbite.
So before we get started, who are you guys? What do you guys do on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook or anywhere? Starting with Ray.
I'm Ray34. I'm Ray3473. I stream on Twitch. I stream on YouTube. I stream on Facebook. And I'm also on the SBCN network. I do a podcast on Mondays, and then on Wednesdays, my good brother William and this idiot over here, Cowboy, we do a show.
Okay, what kind of show?
Well, it's a comedy show that we just, all three of us, we got on Discord and we were brainstorming, we want to do something different nobody else is doing. Because everybody talks about the news, everybody talks about the games and stuff, but we wanted to do something different. So William, at first we were probably going to do a retro show. Right. Then I said, I don't know about a retro show. Everybody's all negative. I wanted to do something to make people laugh. And then, me and Cowboy are crazy when we get together. Now, we love one another and we have respect for one another, but sometimes, he just can't face the fact that, I did his mama. And so we got William, who is the referee. And William, he's kind of like the butt in between us.
So
he holds his back.
He's the meat between you guys.
Well, you might want to ask about Cowboy about meat between butt cheeks, but William, William is the referee. We said, hey, Will, you gotta hold us back because we might kill one another.
Okay.
So he went all out. He went and got a referee outfit, got a flag, got a whistle, and I must say he does a perfect job because the Cyborg has won back-to-back 2 Stadia Hot shows.
Now you're calling him the best because you won, and is that the only reason why?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. No. And now your mama knows. What do you do on YouTube?
All right, man. So check it out. Let me actually put some little bit of entertainment since you just got bored to sleep by little Ray. So first of all, I'm the cowboy, all right? When I come around, I'm quick on the draw. I make things happen. I was a little bit late to this stream today because every Thursday nights I do a show with my wife called the Sandy and Anthony Show. Today was the 50th episode. We never missed the episode every single Thursday. And that's one of the things I do. I got a YouTube channel that's an everything channel. Guys, I do gaming, I do podcasts, I do movie reviews, I do product reviews, I do shows, I do reviews, I do how-to videos, you name it, I do it.
He manscapes his chest on video.
Did I even say a word when you were talking?
You usually do, so I'm just taking the moment to get you back.
But he didn't say anything when you were talking today.
You want to handle your show, man? Huh?
Ray, he didn't say anything when you
This is the type of show you invited me to? The show you can't get a grip of?
Ray, he didn't say anything while you were talking, so why are you talking when he's talking?
Because did you hear some of the smack? Would you just sit there and let him talk smack talk and just sit here and take it?
Just don't be such a pussy about it.
Back. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Exactly. All right.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, you know what? I like GMillion already. But anyway, GMillion,
hey, GMillion,
I was rudely interrupted.
GMillion, can you do me a favor though? Can you attach your lips from his ass cheeks real quick?
Listen,
you do that?
We only got an hour
can
show.
You do that?
Isn't that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
You know what, man? I got my
show,
wife and my
so
kids.
Let's get into it.
Look, I got my wife and the kids with the birthday cake because it is my birthday. You know, I haven't
then
even
happy
blown out my
birthday.
candles yet.
Well, happy birthday!
whatever.
I hope the candle wax melts into your cake.
Yeah, okay, whatever, GMillion. See, that's the thing. I was thinking, do I really want to come on the show
Well, yes, you do
with
because
with somebody that manscapes his chest and then somebody who screams with no shirt on and wears paisleys on his nipples? I was like, do I really want to do that show?
GMillion does not wear paisleys on his nipples. I'm pretty
I
sure.
let
Yeah,
my
you-
nipples sway free. Okay. And
Oh,
speaking of that,
what a-
one more sub, my shirt comes off. Okay.
Well, let me tell you something. I
what?
swear to God, nobody better not give this mofo a sub. Because you take your shirt off. Look, all I gotta do is hit this button. My ass is out of here. I'm eating cake and relaxing. But anyway, go on with the show. It's only an hour.
Okay, so Anthony, or and now your mama knows. SBCN, the
Yes, sir.
Stadia Bash Community Network. How did it get started, and where do you want it to go?
All right, so I'll keep it short. Real short. It's a fool out there named Brian from the Nerf Report. That sucker challenged me in Pac-Man, and I stepped up to the challenge, and the sucker was scared to face me in Pac-Man. So Spectre, that you all know, he went on Brian's video and said, hey, are you ever going to challenge the all-purpose champ? He said, I don't know about it. So then Spectre inboxed me and said, hey, I asked Brian, and he didn't say anything. Now, mind you, I didn't even know who the hell Spectre was at the time. So I said, oh, cool, man, appreciate you asking. So anyway, me and Spectre start conversing. So Spectre said, hey, I want to do something like the Stadia Super Saturday. Would you help me? So first I'm thinking he's a crazy crackhead. I'm like, sure, bro. You let me know what you want to do. I don't know this guy. So anyway, he kept hitting me up. Oh, we should do something. We should do something. So I was like, all right, kid, what do you want to do? He's like, I don't know. We should do something. So as it got closer to him saying, what if we did something for New Year's? You know, we kick off the year and right for Stadia. And I said, since I know how to do every damn thing, I came up with the ideal of let's do a episodic amazing event where it's 5 days straight of 3 hours, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday was New Year's. Everybody had a day off, so we did 8-hour streams, people behind each other. I scheduled everybody. I did it all myself, and that's what happened. Now, fast forward time, we got the network where it's a bunch of different people like you guys are watching, got 1 hour slots. Everybody's on the network. It's like a TV channel. You could go in here and find live program whenever you want. It's epic. Now, what do I want to come out of this?
Yeah.
You ask?
Yeah.
GMillion, if that's your real name? Well, GMillion, that's a great question. First of all, after I'm finished with Ray's mother, what I would like out of this show or out of the Stadia Bash Community Network, well, let me tell you, right now we have 32 streamers. Can Stadia Source say that? Can Cloudy with a Chance of Game say that? Could the little baby Brian from the Nerf Report? Could even those two geeks that do Nerd Nest or whatever they're called? No. Nobody
I
in
don't
the
even
Stadia,
pay attention to them.
well, whatever. Could the TSI? No. Nobody has this many people as one group. We're a small army. But what I see is we getting bigger. What I see is we doing.
Excuse me, is how long? I mean, he's kind of taking up all the time. You asked him something, and it's like
I
he's
was
doing all this
almost
talk.
done. Until
Can you
start
hurry up?
talking.
Can you hurry up?
Relax, Ray. We got an
So
hour.
where I see it going is we having Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday just fully booked. 24 hours. We got people in other countries that 3 in the morning might be 6 a.m. for them. I don't know. Right. So that's where I see it goes. And then we're leaving the weekends open for specialty shows. When we bring back the regular bash that made this thing a thing, we'll do it on the weekends. So stuff like that.
Okay. Now, so there is a Stadia Bash Community Network channel. How does that work? So when I looked at it, there is a bunch of playlists with our streams and our channels on the bottom. And you.
So
and,
let me.
Go ahead.
Okay. So the way it works is you click. So just imagine if someone go to your YouTube channel, right? If I go to your YouTube channel right now, I'm gonna see your content, right? And I click on it, and I'm be able to watch your content. Correct?
Right.
But the way I designed the Stadia Bash Community Network is when you go on there, every content you see is none of it is live content from that actual channel. It's pretty much a portal. If you see Monday streamers, it's going to be like a DVR. So for instance, today's Thursday. Monday was 4 days ago, right? You could go right now to Monday streamers and you'll see who's the people who are streaming. And then you'll look and see Monday streams. So like a DVR, every single person who had a stream since this thing started, they're all on there. So when you click on there, you click on the stream, you can watch it, and it can take you directly to their channel. They get the views. If you subscribe, they get to subscribe. Then if it's like right now, if somebody was to right now just randomly say, oh, let me click on the Stadia Bash Community Network, see if there's any live programming. Right now, your show is playing live. There might be somebody in France that would have never found your channel, but they might be just going on the Stadia Bash Community Network and, oh, wow, this is cool. They got live programming. Press and jump on it, and they'll see us talking right now.
Yeah, and I thought that was pretty cool because a lot of network channels.
Of course you did, because I came up with the idea. Wow.
First of all, he completely skipped out a whole bunch of stuff. Stadia Bash was similar to Stadia Super Saturday events, except we took it to a whole nother extreme. We got more streamers and we extended it longer, the content. Okay. And then after we had the Stadia Bash, which shout out to Spectre, that was his vision to do the bash. We had our great friend, Stadia Vet, who said, you know what, guys, we got to keep this momentum going. Let's do a network, which was his idea to come up with the Stadia Bash network. He's also designed our wonderful Discord, which is free for anybody to hop on in. And so you got to give a huge shout out to Stadia Vet, huge shout out to Spectre.
Okay. Speaking of that,
Now
we should
what
probably
you want to ask. Now what you want to ask is, hey Ray, what's your part in all this?
Well, let's see.
Not a damn thing. The only reason why you're around is because I love your mom. If it wasn't for her, you'll be kicked out.
First of all, speaking of your mom, why don't you do your mom a favor and scoot your chair over because you got your mom's ass exposed behind you. So why don't you move over to there you go. That's Anthony's mama right there, y'all. That nice big old horse's ass right there. But anyway, as I was saying, so everybody started like, hey Ray, how do I get in the Stadia Bash Network? How do I get in the Stadia Bash Network? So what I would do was, and I'm telling you, I had people in my DMs. I would do a show. I do a show with Rock, and it's the Rock and Ray Show on Wednesdays, 12 o'clock. And if you're in the UK, it's 8 o'clock GMT PM. And so I would have, after I do a show, I'd have people hit me up in my DMs. Shout out to Collins. How do I get on? And I said, you know what? My Twitter page, and I just hit 1,200 followers on my Twitter page. I said, you know what? I think I'm going to network on Twitter and reach out to people and have people reach out to me. Like my wonderful friend who streamed for the first time tonight, and he did a fabulous job. He played Orcs Must Die, and that was Ryzak. Found out that Ryzak is actually from my home state of North Carolina. I live in California, but I'm from North Carolina. Ryzak did a wonderful, wonderful job streaming. Then I'll give credit to my boy over here. We got EGMix. He joined us. So, I mean, we're just, and I still, as we speak, have people. I had a guy send me in my Stadia DM. He said, hey, Ray, I want you to look at my YouTube video and tell me what you think. Am I good enough for the bash? So I looked at the video and I said, you know what, brother? You got the right content. So I said, let me hook you up with the people and we'll get you in. So you don't have to be an expert streamer. You don't have to be a professional streamer. If you got content, if you do game streaming, talk show, podcasts, hell, finger paint, I don't know, whatever you do, and it's associated with Stadia, come on in. There ain't no rules and nothing like that. All we ask is that you stream or you show us for 1 hour. We give you a 1 hour slot. You pick what you can do. If we have the spot for you during the week, we guarantee you that you're going to have people come into your streams and watch all the brothers and the sisters in the SBCN We support one another. Dude, you know what I've done on my birthday today?
What'd you do?
I watched nothing but the streamers today. So I got up this morning, watched the streams. Then I waited for the next stream. I try not to miss nobody's stream. I try and be the hype man. I try and give that support because that's what we promise when you're going to get the support and love from your peers and your colleagues.
And all jokes aside, Ray is like the super talent scout. So many people Ray had hit me up in my DM say, hey, Ray told me to talk to you, or Ray literally on Twitter, Ray had just tagged me on Twitter like, hey, this guy's talking, and I'm the guy that pretty much schedule everybody. But yeah, Ray is the super talent scout. So like, all jokes aside, we work together, we do a great job. We got these personalities, that's big personalities, but man, you can't stop us. Together, we are a great tag team, and Stadia Bash Community Network.
Yes,
we're
Yep.
taking over, man. We're literally helping people live out a dream, so to speak. So like, if you figure, hey, I want to get into this, this is a great way to get into streaming. And the sky's the limit. We don't know where we might be. We're starting off with Stadia.
It's,
but who knows where this might take
I mean, what do we got? Like 33, 34
Right.
people? Hell, we got Sammy in the clouds.
starting next week, Monday.
What? Rock, and everybody knows who Rock is.
Right.
Rock announced on the show, hey, I want to join the SBC.
Yeah.
We even got, we got a lot of people that wants to join.
And listen,
Shout
I'll
out
put
to
it out there. I've been going back and forth, but Clive is interested. He's thinking about streaming from his other channel, Lord Kenzel. So I mean,
Right.
we mainly started this for the smaller streamers, but we've always had the two bashes we did. We had bigger.
I reached out to you, GMill.
Yeah,
I said, I read Discord and Twitter DM. I said, you know what? I said, GMill, even though he likes to take his shirt off and stream and rub his nipples, I don't understand that. But I said, he's funny. He's got some talent. I said, man, you gotta join. You gotta join. You gotta join. I was sending him, and then finally, he said, hey, I want to be a part. What do I got to do? And then boom, he's on here. He had a wonderful debut. GMillion plays. What the hell is the name of this show again? Is GMill plays?
Well, my second YouTube channel is
It doesn't
GMillion
matter
Plays.
because it's the cyborg. I'm just playing.
But here's the thing, like when you first introduced it to me, I'm like, I don't know, like I'm already doing a lot of stuff, and I wasn't really playing. I wasn't really playing a lot of Stadia, and I don't still play a lot of Stadia right now.
And that's
fine.
Guess what? We are not. See, that's the thing about when people look at Stadia. They think we're some crazy group of people or a cult or something like that. Look, I got a PS5. I got an Xbox. Hell, I even got a Jaguar 64, hopefully coming on the way. I got all kinds of consoles. I love gaming. Hell, I just saw Stadia Vet streaming Dreamcast. That's right, folks. Stadia Vet Retro Throwback Thursdays. Check it out. We all love games, okay? We're not telling you to give up your other platforms, but we're just there's another reason why the SBCN exists, because all the negativity that's going on in the community. So you know what? Another thing, what we want to do in the SBCN, we want to prove all the non-seers and all the people that say Stadia is dead wrong. Wrong.
And then here's another cool thing. While all these people are jumping ship, changing the names of their channels, and changing the names of channels they had since Stadia came out, and I don't know what to do, Stadia's ending, we're just sitting here like this. And when the dust settles, we're going to still be here. So the people who are actually into Stadia, and like he said, he has a PlayStation 5. He made it clear he plays other games. Nowhere are we saying that you can't play other games. But if you're a fan of Stadia, I got into Stadia because of the tech. Me personally, I go on a lot of trips and stuff with my wife. Sometimes I'm not home. And how sucky is it to be dragging my PlayStation 4 and worry if somebody stole it or it got broken because I'm on vacation in states away? Now I can just pull out my cell phone
bro.
I got a folding phone. So guess what?
Went took
And a controller.
took the family took the family to Hawaii. 360. I got Injustice. Okay, my son, he's running. Little toddler. Running around. What does he do? He knocked my 360 down, and it fell on the floor. And the CD got all scratched.
Woo.
Now, at first, I said, "Damn." So I throw this kid over the balcony, and hopefully he land on the beach, or should I just no? I was so upset because this is when the game came out, and I was I was getting had all the characters, and I wanted to play it. Couldn't play the game because the damn CD was scratched. But with Stadia, I don't have to worry about that.
You should have had the game installed on the hard drive.
You could have, but think about it. He still got to worry about space. He got to worry about time. Like, for instance, over the weekend, I said, okay, let me check out this Outriders, right? Let me give it a shot. It took like an hour to download. I tell you this much, GMill. If Stadia ended like people say they will, I'm still doing cloud. I'm going to some other cloud because it was a rude awakening because I haven't played my PlayStation in a while. So I was like, all right, let me download this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the heck? Like, I'm so impatient now because Stadia is so, like, anyways, but go ahead. I'm sure you got other questions you want to ask.
So,
but one more thing I want to add, because he said the tech, right? Which the tech you can't deny. It's awesome.
Can't deny it.
But I'm going to tell you the number one reason why. It's this community. The Stadia community is like no other. And I've been a part of the PlayStation. I've been part of the Xbox and the Nintendo. Yeah. There is no gaming community like Stadia community. Now, some people in the community, everybody has their views and everybody falls out and everything like that. But at the end of the day, we're all good people. Everybody gets on Duncan because he speaks his mind. Mm-hmm. And I have nothing wrong with that. Embrace debate. If you're not happy, then go leave. If you're a consumer and you're not happy with a product, then go somewhere. But me, I'm playing Red Dead with my friends. I'm playing, we got Cyberpunk day and date. He's got a Marvel Avengers YouTube channel. We're having fun.
Yeah, called Stadia Avengers. But just think, you know how much more fun we about to have, Ray? Tomorrow, we about to get multiplayer for
Dude, Saints Row.
Watch Dogs.
We got Watch Dogs. We got
Watch Dogs.
We got Saints Row. Yeah, Saints Row tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Saints Row the 3rd. You got Watch Dogs multiplayer.
Yep.
Then we got Judgment in April, which is I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people get on it because there's no Fortnite, there's no Call of Duty, there's no. Guess what? Go on the other console and get it. Why do you think I have a Switch, Nintendo Switch? You know why I have a Nintendo Switch? Because I can't play certain Nintendo games on an Xbox or whatever. Okay.
Well, I could.
So you can play Nintendo on Xbox?
Yeah.
No. Stop. So you can play Nintendo. I know where you're going with the Xbox thing, but you can play Nintendo on PlayStation?
Nope.
All right then. Thank you.
There you go.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, June is coming up. How many creators do you guys want on the SBCN by June?
So we've been growing at a rapid pace. So our first week, we've been kind of Stadia Vet's been kind of tracking all of this. I know our second week we grew by 12 people, right? Mm-hmm. So it keeps jumping, but it slowed down since then because we don't have that, at the end of the day, it's 24 hours in a day. We got 5 days, but I guess by June, I'd like to say a double. Let me not say double. Maybe if we got like 32 people today when I counted, maybe by June, we'll have like 56 people.
By 56 people, you guys want in June? And I think that would be a very attainable goal.
Just say the number's going to double. We're going to double what we have right now, pretty much. We're going to double what we have, pretty much.
If we have 32, then double would be 64.
Oh, there you go.
Here, let me. I'm just gonna make it real simplified, right? Here's the thing, right? This is what we do well, okay? A lot of people want recognition. For instance, when I've been watching content forever, but I was always streaming PlayStation, right? So when I decided I want to stream, it's kind of hard when you first get into streaming Stadia because first it's cloud. You're like, how do I stream the cloud? So it's a learning curve, right? So I started streaming the cloud, and then all these people I've been watching, I'm like, oh, how do they actually know who I am or recognize me, right? So then I became a Stadia Source streamer. So I'm like, okay, Stadia Source, people know who they are. Now I'm on their panel. People get to see me. People are starting to learn who I was. And then I kind of sort of latched on the cyborg. I was like, okay, I'm going to use this popularity to bring my popularity, right? So here's the thing. All the streaming I do, and again, I'm a die-hard Stadia Source guy, right? But I'm going to be honest. I stream for Stadia Source, right? I have to say, hey guys, make sure you check out my link and follow me to my channel, right? So I technically don't get views or any reciprocation when I stream for Stadia Source. I just have to hope people follow me back. But at least it's giving me a name and a face, right? Oh, I seen that guy on Stadia Source, right? Not that they really come into me.
That's how I
now. Yeah. Let's say the Stadia Bash Community Network is getting bigger. It's gonna become a Stadia Source or a Cloudy with Chance or whatever. But these pages you think of, right? Watch that page. That page gets subscribes. That page gets likes. That page gets comments. That page gets watch time hours. That page gets everything. Now the people who are guests, they just get to say I was on the show. But people are I'm telling you, people are gonna randomly just know what the Stadia Bash Community Network is and just click on it. Like, is there a YouTube channel you could even think of that you would just go to, click on, and it's gonna be a portal to other content and not just that specific creator's content? No. You're just gonna be like, let me see it. Like me, I turn on YouTube and I just scroll down some days just to watch random stuff. People are gonna go to the Stadia Bash Community Network channel just to scroll down and watch random stuff. But guess what? Oh, look at this GMillion dude. I like his thumbnails. Let me click on it. Wait, did it just take me off of how am I on this guy's page? I thought I was on Stadia Bash Community Network. They're gonna realize like, oh, this is a portal. This is a hub. This actually takes me to their content. They get the views. They get the subscribers. They get the watch time hours. So we literally allow you to still get a big name by being associated with the cool kids in the club. But guess what? You get the reciprocation. You get the actual results, and that's what we're here to deliver. You know.
Right.
And another thing that's cool what Stadia does is you don't have to go out and get software, and you can stream in 1080p and stream. Okay.
Yeah, Stadia has that live streaming thing.
On your phone.
Yeah, so what Ray is saying, Stadia has a built-in thing
Direct
on
streaming.
the Stadia app where you could direct live stream. Unfortunately, you can't use your webcam right now, but that's better than nothing.
Right.
Now,
well, there is certain ways to get around that. People are figuring that out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people are figuring it out.
And if you guys are wondering, is it easier to stream Stadia content or something like PlayStation PC content? And I would say it's easier to stream Stadia content. There's 3 reasons. 1, less resources on your hardware. You need a beef computer if you want to stream PC games. Not so much when it comes to console gaming. As long as you have a capture card, then you need to learn streaming software. Then the streaming software does take resources, and you're gonna have to learn scenes and all that. With streaming Stadia, only thing you need, like if you want to have overlays, your webcam, look professional, you just need a good streaming software. I use Streamlabs personally. I split to Streamlabs. I don't know what Ray or and now your mama knows uses.
Streamlabs.
Of course, I use Streamlabs.
Only time I use StreamYards only when I want to get a bunch of people in like this. But I could easily use do what we're doing now. I could use Streamlabs and then stream. What I do when I stream, I got a podcast on a week every other weekend called Big Mike and Little Ant, and so we do Zoom. So we get in a Zoom call, right? So you see the split down the middle. and I do my overlays and everything on top of it through OBS Streamlabs and stream that. And you would look
Okay.
at it like, oh, it says Big Mike, like a banner and everything, but it's just
Right.
all, like so.
Okay.
And then shout out to I mean I have to give credit. Like besides the SBCN, we still I have a show that I do with Colin, which I mean we've interviewed Jesus. We interviewed Eivor from Valhalla. We interviewed Dice, from the Ghost to Shinami.
Okay. Speaking of that, it's
Yes.
Tsushima.
Whatever.
Say
I
it.
don't care.
Say it.
I ain't Japanese.
Say
I'm
it.
not Japanese.
Say it.
What?
Tsushima.
You said
Tsushima. There you go.
Toshiba. There you go. I love watching. That was my first TV was Toshiba. Okay, go ahead.
Not Shishiba. Shishima.
Yes, I got you.
Okay. Not stop saying
And then
Shishami.
But I think what Ray is saying, which is cool though, is
Right.
A lot of people think like, okay, this is all you guys do, but we all do a bunch of. Again, I just was streaming with my wife. We do our talk show. Has nothing to do with gaming at all. But we all do a lot of other stuff, but we take our time because we know the network is going to be something great, right?
Right.
And it is great. When you see the person who never streamed before, a channel had 0 subscribers, or no, like today, Ryzak had 0 content on his channel, right? The other day he had 2 subscribers when I looked at it, and I subscribed with 2 of my channels. Today, he got like over 20 people now. It's just a support system,
And he did a fabulous
job. He had his kids and his wife in the chat. It's cool.
And what's so amazing, I got to give a shout out also to Jeff.
Jeff, my guy, man.
Jeff is another streamer. See, people, it doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter what country you're from, your sexuality. Don't mean nothing. All right, as long as you stream, you're not acting crazy or obscene or doing anything crazy.
Like me.
And when you look at like it. When you Jeff and shout out to Ryzak, but also I gotta give a shout out also. I mean, we got the UK sensation. We got Blake Stadia, Lukey 6, Emma James, Stadia Dad. Good Lord. I mean, good Rebel Gaming. We've got, people.
We got people from all countries, cultures, walks of life.
Canada. Shout out to John for scarring. Excellent. He's another one. Hey Ray, in my DMs, what is the Stadia Bash Community Network? So I kind of explained to him. I said, let me get you hooked up with Cowboy. Cowboy got back to me. Oh, he's already on the schedule. Already on the schedule.
And him set up.
And guess what? He is doing a fabulous job. So very happy. I actually cut out 2 of my stream shows because I wanted to focus a little bit more on the SBCN. I didn't want to burn people. I didn't want to burn myself out. I'm only 48 today. It's my birthday.
And my thing is, I won't add new content. I'll just switch stuff. So, like for instance, yesterday I started a brand new show. So I do what's called All-Purpose Champ Power Up Plus, where I play random games, whatever. I said, you know what? I won't do it this week. I'm starting something new. Stadia Bash Community Network Spotlight. So what I'm doing going forward, whenever I do the spotlight, it's going to be me and a guest, and we're just going to do a show. Yes, we plan on doing gaming, but I feel like we all do like gaming, right? Everybody's game streaming. Cyborg said it best before. He said we need more podcasts. So so
not only one of the things that I want to do is recruit, but I also want to produce. And I'm not talking about myself in it. I'm talking about finding talent, because that's people. I was a district manager for a property company, and so I used to headhunt and get talent. And so that's what I like to do. I like to find people, but I want to produce shows, not just game streaming, but talk shows and variety shows.
Right.
So my man here yesterday did the first spotlight, and he had the Emperor Collins.
And think about it. People wrote in the chat like, oh, I didn't know he could talk that much. I told Con, I said, you're articulate. You're a good guy. I said, we should do something together. So he was like, cool. He had hit me up. He was like, yo, you still want to do something? I'm like, I forgot that I had pitched it to him. I was like, let's do it. So I figure on a whim, I'm just gonna call it SBCN Spotlight. And every, I won't say, I'm not gonna guarantee it's every week, because maybe one week I want to do my regular, Power Up Plus.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I do a lot. I stream for Stadia Source also. So like, I try to stay busy Wednesday and Thursdays and just leave the rest of the week. So if my wife and kids want to do stuff, but this is something we're growing, man. We love it, and it's producing. Look at Ejimix, right?
Mhm.
He was pushing it off forever. I said, Ejimix, man, you should stream for the
God.
network.
Did you hear what he said today? He said, I never had that many people in my stream before. He says, oh my God, I am so hype. I'm so hype. And that right there makes me feel good. Like, you know what? We did our job. Because at the end of the day, man, I just want people, because I love Stadia. I love the Stadia community. I just want people to feel good. And, man, people out of jobs, people on lockdown. We got a pandemic, people going back to work and still, stressing. So, just want people to have some entertainment. I don't even watch TV. I watch game streaming. Honestly, I watch mostly the streams, even people that are even not on our network. I go out and I'll watch some other stuff. But
like, here's the thing, GMill. So we have a community, we have a bunch of people who decided, let's get into this crazy tech. They like it. Then they hear, oh, it's gonna die, this and that. So what we offer is, listen, you in the network now, not even that, oh, I'm gonna get my name out there, or oh, I'm gonna stream. Dude, now you got people to play with. When people say like, "Oh, well, Stadia got no players," no, you could go in our Discord and say, "Hey guys, I'm about to." You don't even have to stream. I just want to play games. Is anybody free? Watch how many people be like, "Oh, what you doing? What you want to play?" Trust me. When when Watch Dogs tomorrow come out with a multiplayer, watch how many of us is grouping up. Look how many people play Red Dead. It's crazy.
I got hooked on Red Dead.
So how many people you guys have in your posse on Red Dead?
Huh?
How many people you guys have on your posse?
I can't even count on all my fingers.
I was never gonna get that game, and the community was like, "Bro, you can't be the cowboy if you don't got the game." I'm like, "I don't care," and then I'm like, "Man, everybody's playing it. They're having a ball." I'm watching videos of people roping people and setting them on fire, and it's just like some crazy stuff.
So
I want to be a part
So you
of.
want to know? You got Stadia Dad, which he has his wife Stadia Mom. You got Blake that plays. You got Eli that plays. I play. We got Cowboy. We got Color. We got oh my God, Good Andy from Good Rebel Gaming. We got Lukey 6. We've got Stadia Vet. We got a lot of people that
Stadia Pro.
And see, that's another thing that people get on about. They say, well, Red Dead Online is like, what's that? 2017. It's an old game. Oh my God, Destiny 2. That's an old game. You know what? Guess what? I still love it and I still play it. There's nothing wrong with a game that you like going back and play. Because guess what? When you play with a bunch of other people, and that's what I have to agree. Because my man over here, he loves multiplayer games.
Multiplayer games.
Outcast. I remember Emma Jane when she was on the scene. She did Outcasters. I'm not a huge Outcaster, but I had so much fun.
Yes.
And so it's like, once you know what? Because when you play alone, it's a totally different play style. But when you're playing with multiple people, especially your peers and your colleagues, man, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. And then, Red Dead Online, we go and we do adventures. We help people with their stories. So just like, I've been trying to beat Tom Clancy's Breakpoint for the longest time. I had William, Stadia Pro Gaming, I had Stadia Vet, and then we had our good friend Bad Karma. Help me beat the game. I could not beat this guy for 2 years. My brothers came in, helped me beat him, beat the game. Help me beat the game, And that was really cool. That was a cool moment.
Let me drop this on you, and then let you do your host. Be the host with the mostest.
Okay.
Just think of stuff like this, right? Right. We got people on different continents. We got people in different states, right? And we're building legit bonds. Like I just want to put this out there. Literally, it hit my heart to say, you know what? I never met Cyborg a day in my life. We just trash talk, see each other faces on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally packed up my Atari Jaguar this morning and made a
Yes.
video, and I'm sending it to him for his birthday, which is today. I loved it. I could literally say I love this dude. We trash talk about each other's moms, but this guy has a huge heart.
It's respect. I have people that do you hit seriously? What's going on between you and Project Store? Hey man, what's going on? You really going off on his mama? I said, man, you ought to see it live when I go off on his mama. But anyway, it's a respect. When he came to me, like he was in my chat room, Cowboys are better than cyborgs. I'm like, who is this dork? And then he hit me up in my DM. He says, hey man, I think the Cowboy and the cyborg should work together. And so it took almost like a month and a half, and then we had William.
It was a little longer. It was a little longer than that.
Okay.
He blew me off. First of all, he blew me off.
No. Your mama blew me off. But then Stadia Pro Gaming came to me, and he says, hey man, I really want to work with you. I said, well, you know what? Cowboy reached out to me. Maybe we all can, kind of do something together. And so when we get together, man, I mean, it's funny. And I got to give a shout out to William, because he gave me an Atari 64. This is from my man, William, which 10 o'clock Pacific time, I will be doing the unboxing and open it up. And William, thank you. Shout out to Cody. I did get that money on Steam. You know what my mama taught me? If you do good and you treat people right, good will come back to you. All right. People, look, my wife's a nurse. She was out on the front line, making sure people get vaccinated. I'm sitting here stressed and worrying about her. My son is learning school on a Chromebook. I'm stressed out, man. I'm at home. And the Stadia community embraced me. If it wasn't for this community, man, I tell you, I go cuckoo. And so,
and I think when I just came around, but I heard I was just new. I didn't really know you, but I think they helped you get your chair too, right?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. And I wasn't even around then, but I heard the stories. I was like, somebody was like, I helped him get his chair.
Shout out to my best friend Kevin. He lives around the corner. I hear a knock on the door, and I look, and there's a guy with a mask on. I almost thought I was getting robbed or something, but he was like, open up, it's me, Kevin. So I open up the door, and he's got this chair here, and it's a big old sign with all these signatures on it. That's love, man. That's love.
I didn't even notice your chair.
Yeah.
Look, I think my wife said the other day, I think I got the same one.
Almost the same.
Yeah, it's almost the same. This is Bond
almost the same. Yeah. No, hey, how you gonna be a gamer, man, and you in an old office chair? You can't do that.
I heard the office chairs are better than gaming chairs.
It depends on. I mean, if you saw Rock's chair that he had, and then I remember he did an unboxing and he put his chair together and everything. But now I fall asleep. Look, I fall asleep in this chair, dude. When I'm gaming. And dude, you'll see me 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. That's why I'm gaming sideboard. I don't sleep. I just game. But sometimes I'll just pass out, and my wife will wake up. But I'll probably die in this chair, man, with a Stadia controller in my hand. But the chair, the gifts, and everything. I from the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate that. But I think when you show love, you're gonna get that love back. And recognize real, people recognize how your heart and how you are. And I do care about this community. That's why I want to bring people into it. I don't want people showing film of them throwing their Stadia controllers and then listening to all this media that lies. If you don't like the product, that's fine. You know what? I'm not here to tell you that you have to like something, but I have to express how I feel. I know there's a lot of other people that appreciate it and like the tech and like what it does. Hell, I used to get mad in football, but wait, I used to, I couldn't play it when I came back from the store. I had to wait the next day because it downloaded. No downloads, no issues. I didn't have to delete a game or nothing. I have 128. Tomorrow it's going to be probably about 130 because I am getting a couple of games tomorrow. I love my Stadia collection. But I love the community. If anybody told me, folks, is the community is the number one thing. Because I went to the Xbox,
I agree.
I went here. I just it's the Stadia community.
Listen. Let's just say this: the Stadia Bash Community Network put on a Black History Month event. Not like unheard for me. I'm like, what? Like we put on an event. We plan on doing more events for different cultures, different nationalities. Like we're literally something just different. Man.
Well, GMill did. He did make a comment on our video. He says, "Well, are you guys going to do something for the agent?" Now, were you being funny or did you mean it?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Okay. Well, look, I'm saying right now to all the brown, yellow, the purple, and the sexuality that Cowboy is when he was in prison. You guys, you can game on Stadia. You can join the SBCN. We will take everybody with open arms. All right. Love everybody. Everybody. I want all different types.
Here's one thing I want to say too. I was talking to somebody, and they was like, they said they made a comment like, oh yeah, your thing. I said, whoa, this ain't no your. This is ours, right? It don't matter who came up with the idea first, who did this, that, who scheduled people. That's the thing about the State Bash community. There's no big heads because you know the perfect thing about it. I said to Spectre, I said, listen, let's create. I got an ideal. Let's create a YouTube channel that has everybody content. Well, he's really good. He made a little trailer, 16-second trailer. He's always put it on. I said, no. There will never be content created from this channel because this channel is everybody's. You'll never have to be like, oh, look at, we don't even tell people to subscribe. People still do it. This subscriber counts are bigger than some people. This channel only been around for 2 months and is bigger than some people, but we literally took off the feature that shows you how many subscribers because this channel doesn't need recognition. We want it to give the players and the content creators recognition. So the cool thing about this is it's not about like this is our Stadia Bash community network. It's yours, it's mine, it's Cyborg's, it's everybody, right? So you could say, this is my thing. This is our thing. It doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? And all we say is, listen, you stream within an hour, you know, with the hour it means something. It's for a reason because that's how we figure out. We look and see like, okay, well, how many views was last week? We add them up, right? We want to see if we're doing it good, if we need to switch anything. But if people go over, then it's hard to get that, you know, that it's hard to get that allocation of what people did. But yeah, I mean, listen, you could listen as long as it's Stadia centric. You could yesterday, me and Collins was talking about Anthem for a while, and you could talk about other stuff, but we just wanted to be Stadia centric, and then you could go off in tangents or whatever, you know. But it's a great thing, man.
And another cool thing is you have multiple people tweeting out on social media, "Hey, Lukey 6 is streaming." And I will put the Stadia Bash Network YouTube link. You can click on it and you can see who actually is live going on and just click and hop in on there. Plus you can see who's the next shows and what's the lineup and stuff like that. So
think about it. More heads are better than one. You would agree, right? GMillion?
Yes.
So think about it. If let's say Eli, if Eli was streaming tonight, right now Eli might tweet out, "Hey guys, I'm streaming," right? Is Eli going to reach your friends and my friends and his friends? Maybe not. Maybe he might know some. But if I tweet, "Hey guys, check out my guy Eli streaming," Cyborg tweet the same thing. You tweet the same thing. Now you got 4 people that just tweeted out this one person streaming. We could reach so many more people as a unit, as a network.
And I think that's
the proof
really
is
cool.
in the pudding. And that's all we're trying to do, man. We're trying to get people subscribers, and you know trying to get people viewers.
You know what, GMillion? Now your mama knows.
And now your mama knows. I knew he was gonna do that to you.
Too bad my mama doesn't have Twitter.
She knows.
So we have.
Here's another.
Go ahead, real quick.
Okay, thank you. And another thing is, folks, even if you're not streaming on the network at that time, and let's say you just happen to be streaming, there's people already hopping in on your streams, you know? Oh man, look, that's Jeff streaming. Let me go on in here and see what Jeff's doing. And just so you know, I got a phone, I got my desktop, I got 2 laptops, I got a Chromebook, and I got my phone. And I'm like, I got multiple. Do you know I had Stadia Vet here, I had Chariot Man here, and I had another streamer here. So I'm all over the place because I'm trying to support everybody.
Jeff was watching my wife and I, and at the same time he was watching Dude Games. He's like, yeah, I got 2 phones.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead, G-Million. I know we're getting close to, you know.
So
go ahead.
We're about reaching the 10-minute mark until we head out. So we're gonna do outros, and so that includes where you guys are, what's your next projects, and I'm gonna add what games are you looking for. It could either be cloud gaming or non-cloud gaming. We just want to know what games are you excited for, because because we love gamings. And I'm gonna start with And Now Your Mama Knows.
All right, so my next project is I've been doing a podcast with a buddy of mine. It's called Big Mike Little Ant. He's Big Mike, I'm Little Ant. And so about 3 episodes ago, we decided to do it live for the first time. It's all recorded, but we're doing it live. So this Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, is our next episode 26. It's going to be live, and we got our first ever guest, and it's going to be Spectre, the guy who had the visionary, I like to call him, who came up with the Stadia Bash holiday event, which spawned this whole thing. So that's my next project, or my next thing I'm doing. As far as but that's already set in stone. As far as a project, I just literally created the Stadia Bash Community Network Spotlight last night. I think I'll focus on that. I already got my next guest for next week. So I'll drop that on your channel.
Okay.
Breaking news, guys. Jeff will be the next guest on the Spotlight. So it'll be Jeff and the Cowboy for the Spotlight. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And as far as games, I've been not playing enough of Avengers, and I'm about to get back into it die hard. The DLC is coming out on the 18th. I love that game, man. Listen, if you want to wow me with a game, this is 3 things I need you to do. Make it third person, make it multiplayer, and have superpowers. Avengers is third person, multiplayers, and superpowers. That's why I'm a sucker for that game. And with the Incredible Hulk, the Maestro, where Hulk is the bad guy in the future, going to be the main bad guy in the upcoming DLC, I'm a sucker for it.
Okay. Let me ask you one thing. Are you more into competitive or cooperative multiplayer?
Competitive.
Both. So when I played Destiny, and I was a Destiny player for 5.5 years, I was more of a PvP guy, I will say. Okay. Like if I was playing Destiny, I got to shoot some people. I like to win, I'm not going to lie. I'm competitive. And so, PvP does ring to me. So yes, if you got a game and you do got PvP, I'm probably going to gravitate to it a little bit more.
Okay. Ray, what about you? Where can they find you? What games are you interested in, and what projects are you working on right now?
Sure. I really constantly are always on Twitter. I'm a Twitter head, Ray3473. And then as far as streaming, I do a podcast on the SBCN 10 o'clock Pacific time. And then I'm also, people believe it or not, I stream Amazon Luna on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now tonight, I'm not streaming Luna. It's my birthday, so I'm going to be doing Cowboy's favorite game, Cyberpunk 2077. And I'm doing an unboxing tonight at 10 o'clock. And then on Wednesdays, 12 o'clock noontime Pacific time or 8 o'clock UK time, I'm with Rock and Ray. And then Saturday night, I'm streaming on Twitch, Ray3473. And then on Sunday night, I'm streaming on YouTube. And then let's see. And then and then next project I got, shout out to the Kodak Chronicles. He's going to be interviewing me on March 13th, and I'm looking forward to that. Wonderful streamer, wonderful podcast and talk show. He asked some excellent questions, and I'm so glad. He was a brother that I honestly had doubt before coming to the SBCN, and now, go on his Twitter. He says one of the greatest moves he's ever did, hooking up with the SBCN. Positive, very positive. And so
the family man too. I love that.
Projects. What I'm doing, I want to I want to push the talent. I'm actually want to work behind the scenes. Of course, I'll do my thing, but I want to push all the. I'm 48, man. I'm getting old, but I want to. We got a lot of young guys. We got Mix. We got Eli. We got a kid Angel, the legend 21. We got a lot of young guys. I want to push them, but I also want to produce a podcast, like a roundtable of guys and talk about retro games. I want to also produce some variety streaming and stuff like that, some game reviews, get different perspectives from other people about the gaming and stuff. We got a lot of talent, people. We got a lot of talent. So don't be surprised. I'll say, hey, man, would you like to hook up with such and such and do a show and produce some shows for the SBCN? So that's my thing.
As long as it's on a Tuesday or Thursday, I'm good.
Okay, and then recruit people. If you want to be an SBCN streamer, don't be scared. We had Ryzak, who people had no content at all. All he had when I went to his site was a test video that he did, and I didn't even care because we want to give people a chance to stream. And he hit a home run. He knocked it out of the park. Jeff, one of the most nicest, he couldn't stream. He had an issue with his software, and guess what? We talked and chat for a whole hour, and I could just sit and it was a great. I could sit and listen to Jeff 2, 3, 4, 5 hours because he's the most sweetest, nicest guy, and we got a lot of beautiful, wonderful people in this network. So, and I'm going to recruit more. I want to get more people like Jeff, more people like Ryzak, and just build this because I want to see a SBCN 1, a SBCN 2, and a SBCN 3. I want this to be massive. Yeah, I want to double this by June, but by the end of the year, I want Stadia. You know what? I want us in magazines. I want the Nerf report, and I want everybody else to do a report on the SBCN. They're gonna have to because we're gonna be so big. They got no choice.
Damn right.
Stadia is supposed to be dead, and you got all these people streaming Stadia content. You can't deny it. Can't deny us.
All right. So yeah, that's Ray3473, and you can find me GMillion on my main channel. I do one video a week. My next video is gonna be Borderlands 3 Stadia versus PS5. I'm gonna do a graphics comparison on that. The last video I did on that channel was my Nintendo Switch unboxing. So that channel is diverse. It's a topic channel, so I talk about certain topics, highly edited videos. Then on my streaming channel, which is this one's GMillion Plays, I stream everything. I'm a variety streamer. I streamed Persona 5, Strikers, Call of Duty, the campaign, and some multiplayer, Yakuza games, and Destiny 2 on Stadia. That's my Stadia Bash game that I am playing until Judgment comes out. Then I'll switch. And subscriber goals. I would like to hit 500 subscribers on my main channel by the end of March, and 100 subs by the end of March on my Stadia, on my GMillion Plays channel, and 30 subs. I will stream shirtless. And the games that I'm excited for, there's two of them. Resident Evil Village and Mass Effect's The Legacy Collection. The Legendary or the Legacy. I don't know if it's Legendary or
Outriders. I didn't say mine. Outriders.
Outriders is cool too. I streamed that. It's interesting, but you cannot beat the original Mass Effect trilogy, even though they edit out all the butts. Even though they edit out most of the butts.
I agree with you there. Village is gonna be good.
My only issue with the Mass Effects is I feel like when it comes to multiplayer, that really wasn't what it was meant for. So
it was still fun. They took out the multiplayer, so I don't know if you're going to be interested in it.
He won't.
No.
He won't.
All right.
Well, my brother was a diehard fan. I heard all about it, but
yeah.
Shout out State Vet. Shout out Spectre. Thank you for your vision.
Yeah.
Shout out to
before
this
we
man.
go, we're gonna shout out
and
the
his
chat.
mama.
So thank you, Stadia Pro Gaming, Piper,
Jeff.
Pickle was the first one who chatted. Then we also had Jeff in the chat. Then we also had Chariot Man Gaming, Ray for 3 for 7 3, whoever that is. Rizzo.
Anthony's mama knows.
And we had Stadia Vet in the chat. Thank you guys for coming out, and we are heading out. Any last words?
Man, I got my
didn't-
birthday cake.
I just want to say you guys can find me on Twitter at Now Your Mama Knows. You guys can find me on YouTube also at Now Your Mama Knows.
You can find me.
And if you want to, anytime you want to catch me, I'm with Ray's mom, and she knows.
No,
Okay.
Whatever.
And all my social
mama.
medias are in the description, so it's all in there.
I got a birthday cake, man. I got to blow my candles out.